Hi, I'm Jill Pursell, a member of the team from TKG. Today I'd like to talk to you about how COVID-19 has impacted your workforce and how it has likely uncovered inefficient processes within your organization. First, let's talk about the changes impacting where and how employees are now doing their jobs. Most are working remotely from home. For some, the role has temporarily changed because of the assistance needed in other areas of the bank. From what we are learning from our clients, resources were needed to handle the activities surrounding PPP, customer forbearance requests, and the increased volume of mortgage refis. It appears that financial institutions were pulling resources from all areas of their bank, including redeploying employees from retail offices that were temporarily closed. Working together as a team during this unprecedented time has proven to be critical in servicing both retail and business customers, something community banks excel at. When you think about it, pooling resources has done much more than just filling a need. It has provided employees with a greater level of respect, understanding, and empathy for the work needed to be done and challenges faced by employees in those roles. It also shows how quickly your team can actually respond in building new processes, where in the past it may have taken years. Some employees may have uncovered an interest or a talent in an area outside their own. Use this as an opportunity to make changes in staffing. You may have also found that certain employees are more productive working from home because of less distractions and interruptions found in a typical office setting. As you move forward with reopening, consider functions that can continue to be done remotely. Doing so may result in less square footage and office space needed. For those of you who are already at capacity in administrative or operational locations, allowing certain employees to continue to work remotely opens office space. Something to consider as we slowly and cautiously move towards reopening. Next, I'd like to talk about how the pandemic probably uncovered inefficient processes and created bottlenecks in workflows. You may have also discovered your utilization of technology was ineffective, requiring workarounds and additional resources. How efficient was your residential loan origination process in handling the volume of refi applications? Are you using or taking advantage of the functionalities of your system? This includes built-in features such as electronic ordering of appraisals and title searches. Do you have e-sign capabilities, and is the process seamless? Do you have built-in forms within the system for easy doc prep, or are there manual workarounds outside the system? Can customers apply for loans online? And I don't mean an electronic paper application which is assigned to a mortgage originator or a loan officer. I'm talking about a point-of-sale solution that offers borrowers the ability to complete an application online, instantly engage with their loan officer, upload and e-sign documents, making it faster and more convenient for customers. Does an interface exist between the LOS and core to automate the booking of loans? If not, an increase in volume probably created a backlog in your loan servicing area. Do you have an LOS for commercial lending? If you're a smaller institution, you may not due to the cost and are using some kind of an elaborate Excel spreadsheet to track loans in the pipeline. That's okay, but it's really not very efficient. I can almost bet every department in the lending process maintains their own individual tracking spreadsheet. I've seen it. Can consumers open accounts online? I don't mean starting the process online and finishing in the branch. I'm talking about an end-to-end digital onboarding. What about your mobile banking platform? This is something I've already spoken about. Did you discover your deposit limits were too low, creating long lines in the drive-up? For customers requesting an increase in their limit, how quick did you respond? Hopefully it isn't the response I received at the bank I called the call center. I was told it could take up to 24 hours because the request had to go to a supervisor in the deposit operations for approval. If this is the case with your bank, empower the branch and call center to increase limits based on certain criteria. The dollar amount for mobile deposits that require review and operations may also be too low. If that's the case, with the increased use in this product, you probably had to reallocate resources to help with the review. You may have also had manual or cumbersome processes that you had intended to address but never were able to change because of the lack of agreement within your team. With the pandemic, these issues were probably magnified. As someone who is seasoned in process improvement projects, I can tell you that the people side of change is usually the most difficult. Inefficient processes and the ineffective utilization of technology not only negatively impacts the customer experience and your business development efforts, but drives higher operating costs. To improve the operational efficiency in your organization, I recommend you perform a review of processes, procedures, and practices across the organization to identify changes needed. The process needs to be scalable and provide capacity for growth and support your future strategy. As I previously noted, getting employees to embrace change can be difficult, but over the past several months, employees have demonstrated that they can adapt to change. Your team has shown the ability to overcome challenges in the face of adversity. Through strong leadership, utilize this as an opportunity to leverage change management within your organization. Take steps now using lessons learned to improve your level of preparedness for the next unforeseen event. Thank you and stay well.